I told you about Carl Laemmle at the beginning. Now let's talk about the Santa Clarita International Film Festival. And Lisa is in the back room. She's going to come up and tell us all about it. And this is something brand new in Santa Clarita. So I think it's something that is really, really important.
Appreciate, Alan, you inviting me. I don't know if those of you know or don't know, Santa Clarita is going to have a film festival here. I am an artist at heart. I also am in tech for my day job because I have a mortgage to pay. But one of the things I looked for when I did my own film was a festival to enter in Santa Clarita, and I was kind of shocked that for something that's called the Hollywood North, where 65 to 70% of the people who live here are in the industry, we don't have our own festival. So I literally just went on GoDaddy and started buying up domains, and then figured, well, how hard could it be to actually get one running? That was a silly thing to think about. But for year one, this has become much, much, much bigger than even I ever expected. So Santa Clarita International Film Festival. If we go to the next slide. Opening night is December 9th. It's going to be at the Laemmle in New Hall. Fritz is hosting, Fritz Coleman, that is correct. And we're super thrilled to have him. We have two amazing pieces that we're actually going to be showcasing. The first is a short called Two Heads Are Better Than One. It's actually a documentary about the last living prosecutor of the Nuremberg trials, who lives in Florida, Ben Franz. They made a bust of him that now sits in The Hague. And the gentleman whose short this is that's going to be basically showing at the festival, he knows the sculptor really well, and he went in with a video camera just thinking that he was going to capture some cool stuff. And what happened was a dialogue between two men about humanity and grace and some of the most, vile things we've seen probably in our history. And he captured that all the way to actually the unveiling in The Hague. So it's a really powerful piece. The feature that we have is a feature that actually was showcased on ABC News. It's called Fire Boys. It's a documentary. It's about incarcerated youth who actually are trying to become firefighters so that when they get out, they have something that they can do. And it's just following their lives. It's two of them. Two of them are actually going to be in the audience. And so when we do filmmaker Q&A, we're going to have a really great opportunity to talk to them about just their path back and forward and what they accomplished, what they learned. But it's another really, really, really powerful piece. We have our VIP reception on the rooftop of the Laemmle right immediately after. And we are trying very hard right now to lock down the plaza outside of the Laemmle so that we can have a community party basically to kick off. It's a little hard. We can't shut down Main Street right now. The city just doesn't have the funds for it, is what we're being told, maybe next year. So working hard with Crossing Point, trying to find the space. Right now it's 50-50, but if we do, we have a commitment from the Golden High School Jazz Band to play. We have Rodney Allen Rippey who will do comedy for us. We will have a troupe from West Side Story that's actually going to sing, and it'll be open to the public for free. So that's opening night. And then moving on, the main show is going to actually be at the Regal Edwards in the Town Center, the 10th through the 12th. We've got two 250-seat theaters. So all of our films, by the way, whether it's at the Laemmle or it's at the Regal, are going to be on big screen. And for a lot of filmmakers, that's a big deal to be sitting in the theater and watching your name come up and watching your work like you would be watching anything else. So that's really kind of a big deal, especially for year one. We've got 80 films chosen to date. We have accepted all Santa Clarita residents that have submitted. So they are in the festival. We obviously want to support our community. The big one that we're really proud of is that we're offering filmmakers 20% of the box office. So it's kind of old school promotions. What they sell against their code, they get 20% of whatever those ticket sales are. So it's a lot of people are really excited about that. We had wanted to do a music and comedy festival next year, but the Westfield's been amazing to us. They are giving us a stage in the plaza right outside of the Regal. So we are now doing a soft launch of our music and our comedy festival as well, which is going to go the 10th through the 12th, running in tandem with the film festival. And that is free to the public. Just show up. We are partnering with the Santa Clarita Artists Association, and we're also supporting our visual artists. CBRE has donated where the old Yoga Works used to be in the town center, and we're going to do a pop-up gallery, and we're going to actually have an entire show curated as well as part of the festival. So it's bigger than we ever expected for year one. Our estimate, conservatively, is if we get, let's say, 100 people or 150 people per theater, we've got 5 screening blocks per theater, so 10 screening per day. You're looking at 1,500 people coming for the film festival per day, plus, let's say, again, conservatively, another 250, 300 showing up for the music and comedy film festival. So, you know, close to 2,000 people a day coming in through that space. Obviously, we're getting a lot of support from the community, super excited about it. And tickets are relatively fair. If you want to go to the next slide, just for ticket prices. You can buy them online. Our opening night is now available. Our program is about to drop probably the end of this week, at which time all tickets will be available. You know, a opening night in advance, if you buy online, is $60 for the screening and the reception, and a screening block, which is 2 hours, is $15. So that's not too shabby in terms of prices. And if you want to go to the website, it's skiff.org. We are a nonprofit, just also calling that out there. And you can buy tickets straight on the website from that address. Anything I missed? Any questions? Or
how big is Skiff? Is it like just started, or did you? It's
our first year, and we're already this big, which is kind of, I mean, it's humbling and it's overwhelming as well.
Who is the membership, or who is the?
So if you go to skiff.org, there is a team list. Right now, we're all volunteers that are helping out. You know, I mean, like I said, we're in the middle of programming right now, so everybody's got a different role. Elaine, who hijacked me earlier on, has been like our feet on the street, you know, just going up and handing out flyers and postcards. So it's a variety of people. But, you know, this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is Santa Clarita's event. So we're always telling, we're going to need volunteers on site. Are the days of, you know, there's only 13 of us, and we're doing a lot, and we're stretched very, very thin at this point. So.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Very fast. So a little joke we actually told people, and we'll say this on opening night. I think beginning of this year, we were still working on our logo. So it's been it's been a lot of smoke and mirrors to a degree, and I hate to use that phrase, but we needed a location. Well, you can't have a location without a website. So we had to create a website, but we didn't have anything to show. So we put up a really nice website that got someone's attention. And then Regal said, yes, you're real, so we'll give you a location. And the Lemley came on board. And then we said, oh, great, now we have the Lemley. So Film Freeway, where you do all your submissions, basically said, oh, you're real because now you're doing it the Lemley and the Regal. And it's just been like that. It's literally been like one thing after another. So, but we're 3 weeks away right now, so it's heads down. I have postcards in the back. If y'all want them, I will absolutely hand them out to you guys. So happy to do so. Yeah, but, you know, contact. I have business cards. The information with the website is there. You can either send me, like I'll give you guys all my business cards. Go on the website. There's a contact us form. You can submit. It'll come to us, and we're constantly monitoring our inboxes right now. Well, one of the things, too, that I will tell Allison to Alan is that anybody who's helping us this way, we're offering their community a 25% discount. I mean, tickets are pretty, I think they're not too bad anyway, but it's a 25% discount, so Alan will probably send an email to everyone even saying that, you know, use this code, and it's a 25, you plug it in at checkout online, and it's, you know, 25% off. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.